Hello, everybody. My name is Julie. I am currently living in Southern California, right outside of Los Angeles, in a little city called Thousand Oaks. I was born in Ann Arbor, Michigan. I've lived I won't shouldn't say all over the place, but I've lived in quite a few places. My dad worked for GM and was transferred quite a bit on average, about every 3 to 4 years. Um, so the places that I've lived have included Michigan, California, Texas, and Kansas. And then I've also lived in Utah and Idaho for school. Um, my current family structure, I am a single mother and I have two really awesome kids. My daughter her name is Hannah, and she is 10 years old. And my son is 8. His name is Jake. And he was baptized just last year. And we currently live in my parents' house. We have for the last 4 years. We were out on our own for a little bit, but money was very, very tight. And so I just decided that I needed to go back to school, and that was going to be really hard to do with having to pay rent, working, and all of that. So my parents were kind enough to let me live with them until I was graduated. So that's where I am now. I graduate in this year in July, fingers crossed, and everything's going pretty smoothly so far. So I don't see any reason why that won't happen. My career goals, I will end up going and getting a master's, and I haven't quite decided what I want to get a master's in, but everything that I would be interested in doing requires a master's. So right now I'm working as a paraeducator, which is basically a teacher aide for special needs classrooms. And I work in a high school, and I completely love it. It's awesome. It's actually kind of almost made me change my mind. I was thinking I'd go into social work and maybe do counseling and that kind of thing. But I might end up being a special needs teacher. So I don't know. We'll see. And what I hope to gain from this course, honestly, I hope to get a B or better. But I know that, there's a lot of good information that can come from it. I'm a single mom, and I was divorced, and I've kind of been through a lot in my life, so I am very familiar with stress. Other than being divorced, an experience that has caused me stress. Um, hmm, I don't know. It's hard to top that. My situation with my divorce, my ex-husband and I actually get along pretty well now. We had a nasty divorce, as most of them are, but we get along better now than we did when we were married. So um, I guess I shouldn't really count that as something that's caused me stress, but I think probably living in my parents' home is something that's been stressful because they have different ideas, not widely different, but some different ideas on how to raise kids and that kind of thing, and they let me know their opinion when it differs, and so it's kind of hard for me to deal with sometimes. And recently my parents have had some, I would call it normal marital struggles, but it's weird seeing that and being in the house when that's going on. So I don't know, I would say that's probably been the most stressful thing for me lately. um, how I cope with it, I do this. I don't record videos, but I lock myself in my room and pretend like it doesn't happen and play music, and that's pretty much it. So I probably could gain a lot better coping skills with things, and probably I would like to help the people that I know be able to cope with stress and issues, share my knowledge with them and that kind of thing. So I think that's it. I'm actually excited for this semester because it's my second to last semester, and I'm just really ready to graduate. So I'm excited to get to know you guys and work with all of you. Thanks.